If you're watching this channel, you probably consider yourself a gamer. Maybe also a competitive type of gamer. So I have a game for you that basically I should be mentioning a while ago. I was actually mentioning it on this channel, but it's been long overdue. But now it's finally time. There are 3 reasons to watch this video for you. First of all, they're just opening the new spots for players to test the game. Second of all, there's a token sale, and I think that it's going to do pretty good. Third, they're also going to have a tournament with cash prizes. So if you are feeling like you can jump in and play a little bit, shoot a little bit to maybe get those rewards, well, I think you should stay and watch. But I will tell you this is not a type of game that you're just gonna plant some potatoes and you're gonna click and watch this grow. No, this is highly competitive space shooter. And people inside that are playing this game, they're bloodthirsty animals and are ready to rip you apart. Guys, I played this game a little bit, and when I look at the mouse right now, my hands are shaking because of trauma, because so much death I saw. My own death. My spaceship was blown so many times. Turns out I'm a potato bitch. So, guys, but I want to tell you about this game because I know that there's some of you that really likes competitive gaming and fast-paced gaming. So guys, let's dive into StarHeroes. Right guys, StarHeroes. This is basically a flagship game from GameSwift, made by a super professional team. Actually, this game has been already in the making as a Web 2 game, but it's being bought by guys from GameSwift. And basically, right now, this is going to be the flagship, and they decided to build it on the blockchain. And what I really like about this game is that the team is super professional regarding game dev, but also a strong part of the team is Web3 native. So they know how to design economy, they know how to design NFT launch and everything. So these Web3 elements, which sometimes you see in some games, people that are not Web3 jumping in with the cool game concept, but they fucked it up because they don't know how to do Web3. And here, luckily, we have two pieces of the puzzle combined together. So this is very important. But let's talk about the game a little bit. So guys, StarHeroes is a fast-paced 3 versus 3 space shooter. You jump in a squad of 3 person and you play against another 3 people right now. They have their server opens every day for some time, but I think at some point with the new recruitment now, they're gonna have their server open period extended. So you have 3 factions: Degen, Interstellar, and Guardian. But those factions are not really implemented yet. If you jump into spaceships, however, you have 3 classes. First one is a shooter, faster starship that has ability to shoot rockets. There's a support. He has something like a teleport. He's a little bit slower, but his whole strength, as you can see, is a little bit bigger, which basically is hit points. And they also can heal. And you have tank. He has a barrier, has something like this explosion, and of course he's a little bit slower than the rest of those ships, though he has more hit points. Okay, so there are 2 types of gameplay right now available. The first one is deathmatch, and second one, of course I don't need to explain deathmatch, and second one is star push. In star push, the main objective is basically at the center of the map or in some random places on the map, there's this ball spawning. It's called anomaly. This is basically like a ball that you need to shoot in order for it to go into your base. When it goes to your portal, your base, you collect like the points for it. All those anomalies, they give you some boosts till the end of the round, so it's important to collect them. There's like 7 in one match. Also very important thing is that during the match you kind of collect this stardust, or I don't know how it's called, but at the beginning of the game you kind of want to fly and search for those canisters that you, by destroying them and you flying through the space dust that is just popping out from them, you're gonna collect those points. Those points are useful for upgrades and buying new weapons, upgrading shield and stuff like that. So there are like, I don't know, 8 weapons right now available. All of them are different, have different firepowers and stuff like that, so this is super cool. And basically, yeah, that's it. So I really like the fact that you have to fight over this anomaly, because this kind of negates the opponent like going into completely camp mode or something like that. This is the objective, so it kind of forces you to engage with the enemy, probably around this ball. If you shoot it, it kind of goes faster to your side. If the enemy starts to shoot at it, it slows down and starts to turn into his side. So there's always something going on, and the cool thing is that it's 3 versus 3, so there's a lot of tactics, especially having those 3 classes like fighter, support and tank, that make this game a little bit more replayable and implement different types of tactics thanks to that. So that's really cool. Regarding gameplay, I must say I'm super impressed. Although I'm not a space shooter myself. I'm a basically like potato bitch right now. Card games and stuff like that. But honestly, I see how the games are being played, and it's super fun to watch. And the game is super engaging. There is no bugs. There is no like the content that is already available. It's super nicely polished, and the team is constantly working to deliver new stuff. So it's really nice to see Web3 game that is being already so playable before they release the token. Okay guys, let's get into the degen details. IDO takes place on Sparta DEX. Sparta DEX, as you know, it's a launchpad and DEX on Arbitrum, which I also mentioned in this channel. Super bullish on them. They also printed money if you were buying through the dip. And as you can see, they will want to raise $200,000 at the end of January, so January 30th. And it's a guaranteed round. There's first comes, first serve at 31st. In order to be eligible, you need to hold some Sparta tokens and stake them, I believe. So this might be also a play, because right now, if you look at Sparta, they are kind of down. They're kind of like, you know, re-accumulating. So might be a good play here. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Of course, everything you hear here is not a financial advice. I don't know shit what I'm talking about. But regarding IDO, so this is it. You also can have Spartan tokens, but not if you have hoplites. I think this is just first come first serve. But if you have Spartan and gods, you are able to get some guaranteed round. So this is regarding IDO, and then there's a tournament coming at the end of January as well, and I think it will last till the mid of February. But what you really need to know also, that they just opened the new recruitment for the elite program. So basically this is allowing you to take part in those beta testings before the game will be launched public, which will give you some advantage before the tournament if it is something that you're interested in. But I would apply for it anyway, because, well, then you can basically decide maybe you are interested in the token or not by playing the game. And it's super fun. But as I said, I'm a potato bitch. I'm sorry, like I'm not that competitive to play on that level, but maybe this is something for you. Definitely there is a space for this type of game. I see this game can attract a lot of attention in the future. Actually, it already does. There are also rankings in the game, so by participating in this elite program, you're kind of like fighting in the leaderboards, and there are some rewards for those leaderboards. I don't know if this is NFTs or cash prizes or whatever, but there's always something that you can basically obtain. So it's kind of worth playing, and I think that they will extend the times of the service. Right now they're like 2 hours every day, between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Central European time. But I think that might change, especially that maybe other players from different parts of the world will jump in as well. We will see. So yeah, guys, regarding the game, I'm super bullish. I think the token will do extremely well. I will link everything in the description as always. And guys, like, subscribe, leave the comment if tell me if you're also bullish on this game, if you're going to participate in the IDO, and maybe we play together on the server sometime. Although must say immediately, I'm a potato bitch, so if I'm in your team, we're probably gonna get wasted. That being said, guys, like, subscribe again, helps me grow, and also informations I'm giving here sometimes are super valuable, because here we spotted Illumia, we spotted Synergyland, we spotted so many good things that you printed you like 12x, just because this channel is small and we don't have like a whale following which will jump in and destroy the price of the token. So this is an advantage for now. It might change, but I don't know, might not. Guys, see you next time. Yo.